Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. This is Corey Wesley coming to you live and in living color from New York, Harlem, to be exact. Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Table Talk with Corey Wesley. Kitchen Table Talk. Cheers. Iced coffee. It's gonna be 80 something degrees in New York. What y'all been up to? Protesting, causing trouble, complaining. Some of y'all being racist. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but I did. So what have you been doing this couple of weeks? Week. I have been digitally protesting, and I've been emerging myself in black culture, well, really history. Being a black gay man, I have realized after Mr. George Floyd's death, I say Mr. because I didn't know him, and I think it's more appropriate in his death to call him Mr. Mr. George Floyd um, made me realize that I was slightly compliant with society as far as there's a poem called The Mask. Maya Angelou, I don't know the writer, but Maya Angelou wrote, combined one of her poems with this poem from, I think it's 1918 or something like that. It's called The Mask. I've been wearing the mask in society to be accepted. Many black people have been raised at times or been told at times that we act white. And you know what that means. And I realized that not that I would say I acted white, but I was raised in a bubble where I did not encounter racism until I was in my 30s. I did sue a company for discrimination, and I did win. I can't say the company's name, but I did win $90,000 because of the discrimination case. And the odd part about it is that my best friend, who's Caucasian, named my mom, didn't believe me until I got my check. And the lawyer, her name is Anna Venezia, and she did an amazing job. And I have lived through that and carried that for a long time, being discriminated against. And at that point, it was two things I was being discriminated against: being gay and being black. And I did win that case. And however, up until that time, I was oblivious to racism. I think my mom did put me in a sheltered bubble. I did grow up in the 80s, so it was a different time. We didn't have like the Twitters and the Facebooks and all that. And so and I was senior class president, and it was a very diverse school, but it was predominantly white. And I remember my grandmother said I wasn't going to win because it was a predominantly white school, and I did win. So my understanding of racism was quite different. My cousin and I last night were kind of talking about racism, and she was asking me how I was feeling, and it's hard to articulate at times how I'm feeling because I'm emotional, but um, I'm optimistic, but I'm still kind of a pessimist. That I don't think that I see progress, but change is going to take a long time, and I'm not sure where we have the officials in government at the current time to allow the change to happen rapidly. So that's why I'm a pessimist in that regard. But when it comes to racism, I was telling my cousin, I'm emotional, I'm sad, I'm frustrated, but I'm also angry at myself for my own ignorance. Colorism is an issue in the black community. It is probably also a reason why I feel that I might not have experienced as much racism, although I have experienced it more so in the LGBT community than my cis community, the heterosexual community for those. Um, I just feel like because I'm a certain complexion, I have a certain black privilege, and if you think about slavery, darker skin were in the field and the lighter skin were able to be in the house, the maids and the servants. And so had to come to my own understanding of that. So I've been engrossed in looking at Maya Angelou, James Baldwin. I highly recommend you watching. It's on Netflix and it's called I Am Not Your Negro. I highly recommend it because it talks about the three leaders that we did have as African Mega Evans, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. And they were all consecutively kind of at around the same time. They were in around the same time, although Mega Evans passed before the two. And they all died before they were killed, actually. So I found it to be quite interesting because you will then understand where there are two types of ways of protesting, being angry. Um, I guess Malcolm X had that militant type, and MLK had more of that peaceful kind of approach. But at some point, they came together and saw each other's vision and understood each other's approach. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. So, in essence, for me, how am I feeling? I'm feeling blah, but I'm also educating myself. I've been posting stuff, and the things I'm posting, I find that people, want to, not all, want to debate it, and I feel like, what, I'm not going to argue with people. I don't have the time. Black and brown people, including myself, although I might have certain privileges of my complexion that I get away with, but I feel that that's my ignorance and my own misunderstanding of not standing with my black brothers and sisters in their fight of racism on a continuous basis, and I know it exists. I think being gay, I've seen it more in the LGBT community, and that's what actually broke my self-esteem. That's why I became addicted to crystal meth, because I wanted my Caucasian brothers who I seem to sexually be attracted to, were rejecting me for the color of my skin. And so that broke me. And I also saw a change in technology and going out. I stopped going out. I didn't feel welcome in the LGBT community as I once did in the 90s. I saw a huge divide. So my feelings of racism, developed, or experiences with racism developed more and more as I went out in the LGBT community, oddly enough. So what I would say is, learn as much as you can, engross yourself, try to have a better understanding of where we are and how did we get here. I think that's a better understanding. And for my Caucasian brothers and sisters, if you don't have a black friend, you need to get one or talk to a black person because you can't support the cause until you start hearing experiences. I think you can support the cause. I think you can understand humanity and the Civil Rights Act. But I believe that in order to really truly grasp the nature of having to be scared by the police, being taught that you should cross the street when a Caucasian woman is at night, don't get in an elevator with a Caucasian woman by herself. You're not taught those things, and you have to hear the things that we were taught. So you can see that there is a disproportionate way that we are treated and taught as we grow up. And listen to some of our experiences. Like, I've never shared that I sued a company. My close friends know that, but nobody knows that. A lot of people don't know that I was attacked twice by two Caucasian men in my house and didn't feel comfortable going to the police. So talk to a black person. So there's Jane Elliott. If you don't know Jane Elliott, she did the blue-eyed, brown-eyed test a long time ago. Well, she was recently on Jimmy Fallon, so I would highly, highly recommend also watching that. because I found it very, very profound what she said. She was like, this white woman said, well, I don't see color. And she said, well, then your outfit, then I see why. And the woman stormed off mad. But the point of that is that I think we've used that, oh my God, I'm a person, I don't see color. But that's wrong because then that means you don't see the person. And it was very, very like, I haven't even used that term. Like, I don't see color. Well, I do see color. And I'm realizing that now, but it was very profound. It was on Jimmy Fallon, and again, her name is Jane Elliott. You should research her and look her up. Really, really, really good stuff. Now, I am one. Yeah, I need to sip on something before I start this segment, this part of the show. So, did you hear about Miss Corona? She still exists. And I walk down the New York streets, and I have to be honest with you, I don't think the people think that Miss Corona still exists. Where is she? Did she leave? Did she walk away? Did she get her walking papers? Because I ain't know about it. There's no cure, no vaccine, no nothing. But anyway, just the other day, and this goes kind of connected with my talk about the LGBT community. Really, boys, all I can say is really, boys. I'm waiting for this to come from ad lib a little. Really, boys? Y'all are some freaking trips. I just cannot understand why in the hell. I know it's gay pride, and y'all have been cooped up in the house. But some of y'all, from what I've heard, the streets do talk. But y'all been doing shit that y'all ain't supposed to be doing anyway. Well, anyway, let's look at this picture. You see this picture? This was on Polaroid, the website. Yeah. Well, you can't probably see, but pretty much nobody got a mask on. A lot of my Caucasian brothers out here with no masks. And it's a damn shame, because it also goes back to my argument, is that they think about themselves too much, and they don't think about others. I do see some, chocolate brothers in there, and they kind of crazy because, just like HIV, we are a high demographic in HIV. We are a high demographic in COVID-19. Why y'all outside with no mask on? And I see some of my brothers out there with no mask on. See, y'all gonna let our Caucasian brothers and sisters affect y'all. Y'all gonna take that to grandma, grandpa, and all that, and then y'all gonna be sitting there crying, wondering why. And really, technically, all of y'all. This is why I have been so disgusted with the LGBT community. It's so self-absorbed. It's so me. It's so all about me. I don't care about nobody. It's like a tunnel vision that has been created. And I don't know, because I didn't grow up in the LGBT community where it was like that. We watched out for each other. I mean, we used to party doing the E and everything. And if something happened, we all laughed. If somebody got kicked out, we all laughed. If somebody was in trouble, we all laughed. It was like we were back. We had each other's backs. I don't live like this. I don't know this group of people. I just and those are the group of people that have made me feel very disgusted and disconnected from the community, because it's selfish, it's selfish rather, and I'm just disgusted by it. And I don't know. It's just not appropriate. It's just the things in our community that really disturb me. That we really have to. Sorry. We have to really figure it out because all this stuff that's going on in the world, it's just it's an issue on top of an issue on top of another issue, and it's being displayed for all to see, and it's just really hard to argue the feelings that people have when you see shit like that. That to me means that they don't care about anyone. And then half of those people will be on a hookup site tomorrow and hook up with somebody. And maybe that person hasn't, who's been inquiring to, but just needs to get a little freak on. Like, I thought I might want to dip a little bit, try, because it's been a long time. God, oh my God, it's been so long. My hand is like, no, and I can't even do that no more. I just need a physical contact, but it's like, can't do it, not doing it. After I saw that, because one, that's careless. That's careless. And that's that again, I wonder to see how HIV goes around so quickly because people don't care. They're just like carefree. Okay, that gonna happen to me, and that's not true. I don't understand people. Do you? Do you understand why these people do stuff like that? Why do we live in a world where we believe certain things and then we don't believe certain other things that, like, oh well, like when PrEP came out, everybody was like, oh no, I can do better sex now, yay. Okay, well, that's not, what about all the other stuff like syphilis and gonorrhea and chlamydia? And I've had some motherfuckers give me that shit. And then I'm the one who don't sleep around all the time, but I'm the one who catches it. Really? Sorry. I digress. Yeah, well, that's why I don't sleep around that much. And then I obviously don't matter, because then you're dealing with people out here that just, like, they ain't got no mask on. So if you invite somebody, oh, I don't know where you've been and who you've been with, and what if you've been taking the full safety precautions. And, a friend of mine on my Facebook page joke, like, where I guess you're going to be asking for COVID testing papers before they can come to your house. I'm almost at the point that we need ID cards. Because I need to know that you've either gone and got your regular COVID test or the antibodies test. And although I know that's not a guarantee, and I know that you're going to put in the comment section, oh, that's not a guarantee. Well, shit, at least I know that person has taken as much care and responsibility about themselves, cares about themselves more than anything, so they would probably not jeopardize my life. When you see pictures like that, when you see pictures with people outside, just gaveling, drinking because they can't have a drink at home, and I've been drinking at home like it ain't no tomorrow. It's when you see stuff like that, it's just so alarming. It's really alarming. Like, nobody has a mask on. Somebody posted, like, it's like, I see, give them a benefit of the doubt, it's like one or two. It's like, Find Waldo. It's like, oh my God. And then they had a mask. If they had a mask on, it wasn't covering their nose or their mouth. I know it's a frustrating thing to talk through that thing, but damn, that's scary. I hope, although if we do not get a second wave, I'm going to be asking our government some questions. So lastly, which really disgusts me on my list of things to chat with that I would talk about around my kitchen table. And remember, I apologize. I'm not at my kitchen table today or next few days because my ring light, my light, my professional light died. The cord broke, so I had to order a new ring light. The thing is coming from China. And that's taking weeks. So I don't know when I'm gonna get it. So anyway, you'll be seeing me in this location for a minute because there's a light here and there's sunlight from my outside. So anyway, last topic I wanted to talk about before I wrap up. Let me sip some of this. Oh, these are available on MiltonWest.co if you would like. People have been asking me about. That's my home decor line. Damn Florida. I ain't never going to Florida. I want to go to Disney World or Disneyland. Which one is it? Is it Disneyland? I think it's Disneyland. Disneyland? Well, shoot. Florida now offering to hire cops who were fired or reassigned over police misconduct. Now, that's some damn shit. Really, Florida? I don't understand the people, the rationale in Florida. And that's why their numbers are going up. And I just don't get it. So anyway, how do you feel about that? And how do you feel about going back to work? Are you ready? I am. I want to live, but I'm just going to pray to God and put things in God's hands. But I'm going to do what's responsible. Wear my mask, put my gloves on when I get on the train, and only be in contact with people I trust and that I know that are really doing their due diligence to keep themselves safe, their family safe, and then me safe. Um, so some things to think about. So, I'm glad you stopped by. But now you gotta get out and go do whatever you want to do. Um, Remember, I appreciate you stopping by. Remember to subscribe to my channel. It's down there. There's a button that says subscribe. I need 1,000 followers, and I need 4,000 page views or views or whatever. I'm doing really good on the views, but I am not doing well on the subscribership. So can you subscribe? Anyway, thank you for stopping by, listening to my little ranty rants. Hopefully you finding them to be a little fun and entertaining. I'll be funny later on. I don't think it's appropriate right now. But anyway, remember today is the best day ever. You know why? Because you are a part of it. Remember to stay blessed because you're already blessed. Thank you again for tuning in to Kitchen Table Talk with Corey Wesley. Have a great day, everybody. Stay blessed.